Hey guys, what's going on? This is Travis P11. I want to welcome you back to the channel. Well guys, at first sight it would appear that I have a Maglite addiction, but the truth is that I've been a long time user of these mini Maglites. I keep them all throughout the house, and I bought several of them and have been using them for quite a while. I've never had any issues, so I just wanted to bring my experiences with these incandescent versions of the mini Maglites to you on the channel. Let's just go ahead and get the specifications out about these mini Maglites. They do run on 2 AA batteries. I've always just used alkaline batteries. They weigh a little under 6 ounces. The beam projection is 96 meters, or approximately 314 feet if I'm not mistaken. They are made out of a rugged aluminum alloy. They are water resistant but not waterproof, at least it doesn't say so on the package. They are weather resistant. I've used them in 4 seasons worth of weather all around the house, outdoors, on my person, and so on. And they are drop resistant to 1 meter, so we'll do a little durability test on these in just a sec. Now, there is one little disadvantage to them, being that they are incandescent and not LED. Supposedly they only produce 14 lumens, which is what the package has always said, but I've always thought them to be more than adequate for lighting up a room, under the hood of a car, just looking out the house and so on. If you don't need to throw a serious beam down the road, these are great little pocket flashlights. The best part about them is the price. You can usually score these at Walmart for under $10. I found them at Target, hardware stores, and so on. And for a long time, they used to sell them with these little pouches, as well as the little lanyard loop built into it, so that you could carry it on your belt. And then also used to include 2 extra bulbs. And all the models that you see here, all the ones that you see here, did come with the extra bulbs. So I got the extra bulbs and the batteries and the cases for only $8.99. Now, you go on Amazon, you can find these for anywhere between $9 and $10, $11. They're starting to go up in price, and they're getting a little hard to find. I don't know if Maglite still puts these in production, since they're in the process of basically switching all their light bulbs over to LED. Finishes, you can get them in red, blue, I don't know if you want to call this like an anodized finish. They've got a digicam, like a tan digicam color, which is what you see here. We keep these in our bug out bags. Silver and gray, if I'm not mistaken. I might have missed one color. And the traditional black also. And we've always kept these around, and they've been great. Again, we keep them in all the rooms of the houses. I've got one in my desk up at school. I've also got one in my backpack. We keep them in the glove boxes. Probably should just bought a case of them in the first place, and would have been definitely better off. So let's go ahead and test them out real quick. We'll just try them out in the kitchen here. Unfortunately, it snowed a lot today, so if I go outside and try to show it off, you're just going to get a lot of reflection from the snow. Doesn't really show what the beam's capable of, so we'll just light up a couple rooms in the house. And then I'll share with you one little feature about these that I absolutely love. Now, one con you're going to run into that you got to watch out for is be sure to change those batteries at least once a year, especially if you don't use them. You can get an acid buildup on the back of this cap, and when that happens, you get the acid buildup down here, the flashlight is no longer going to work. So you got to take like some emery board or some sandpaper and scratch that off, clean that off if you notice kind of an acid buildup, some powder comes out of it, and you'll be able to use them. Again, that was something I have to do on these once a year, is at least make sure I change the batteries. These are the original Duracells that came with this model. And again, nice sturdy construction. They've got a good finish. They've got a nice texture on the outside of them, so they do stay in your hands rather well. I've used them in all sorts of different temperatures, never had them not work. They do have a bit of a rubber O-ring down here too, which does help ensure water tightness. And you can put some sort of a lanyard loop or a key ring on them if you want to. So let's go ahead and just show off the basics of the beam here real quick in the kitchen. Okay, so it is fairly dark in here. Nice thing about it is just by simply twisting the cap, you can go from flood to spot. You can have a very precise spotlight beam, or you can open it up to make flood, which is a little bit better if you want to light up a larger area. And again, you just twist them and they turn off. You do get approximately, what are we looking at? About 5.5, 6 hours of battery life with them. And to be honest with you, I really don't know what the battery life is, because they don't tell you on the package that comes with them. It just says ultra beam distance 96 meters. And again, it says belt holster included. If you look around on eBay and stuff, you can still find this original package deal. Otherwise, they're sold with like some light filters. I think you can put like a red lens cover over them, or blue or something. I don't know. I haven't bought any in a couple years. I haven't had to, because they've held up well. So let's just do a quick drop test on this, and I'm going to show you one of the coolest features. Show off the beam in a couple dark rooms, and we'll call it good. Okay, so my countertop is approximately 3.3 feet tall, roughly 1 meter, and we'll go ahead and turn the light on, just make sure that it works. And again, we're going to hold it at the countertop level and let go. And no problems there. Okay, it did not break, no problems. Let's check the lens real quick here. Make sure she's okay. Yep, no cracks, no issues, no problems. Like I said, they've just been sturdy little lights. They work really well. And, you know, when it comes to flashlights, there's always something better out there that you can get. I mean, you can get the LED versions for, you know, $5 more if you want to. Some people like it, some people don't. I'm just more of a traditionalist. I like the old school bulbs personally, but that's just me. Okay, let's go and test this out in an all-dark room. Okay, so if you've been a fan of the channel, you know I've done some tests in this room before. This is just an all-dark utility room. It's completely pitch black in here. And let's go ahead and turn the light on. Again, you can concentrate that beam down and definitely spot it where you want it. It's perfectly bright. You're not going to light up a room with it, but for a small area, for a little area, say a hallway or a passageway, you can definitely get the amount of light that you need. And you know, it is possible to overdo it with the light to the point that it can reflect back off, say, white walls and blind you, especially if it's pitch black. You want to be careful. You know, when you go into flood mode, you kind of get that unfocused area in the center. But again, it does work fine for what it is. You know, like I said, just a simple little flashlight that's going to work good. Okay, now let me go ahead and show off the next cool feature of this flashlight. And to me, this is definitely the selling point. So again, we're in here in the utility room. I'm just unscrewing the cap right now, and you keep going, boom. And it doubles as a candle or a torch, whatever you want to call it. You can light up a room if you want to. You can light the way in front of you. It's very, very bright. It's a little bit too bright just to look at, but you could point it in front of you and light up a pretty good area, light up a room. And again, we live in a place where, you know, we are pretty much prone to extreme weather, and this is nice to know if I need to light up a room quickly and easily, I can. And again, it's going to last 5 to 6 hours. And one thing I want to explain, the reason why I buy the red ones is because we keep these in all the drawers of the house, you know, in each of the rooms. And so if somebody says, well, I need a flashlight, what should I do? Just say, grab the red one. They're very easy to spot. You know, they almost scream emergency, which is why we buy the red ones. The camo ones are just because, well, it's a bug out bag, and we try to be tactical on this channel, right? So anyway, enough of that. So do check these out, guys. You do get the limited lifetime warranty with them, which is really good. If anything would happen to them, you know, always make sure you hold on to your receipt. Just shove it in the package, throw it in a drawer somewhere, and you're all set to go. The only real cons, like I said, would be probably the batteries needing to be changed once a year if you don't use it. Also, I kind of wish that they would sell the bundles with the cases or the, you know, the little pouches constantly or year round. It seems like they always have all kinds of new promos that make you want to buy them, and they don't offer those all the time. So you might just find the light with no batteries, with no extra bulbs, and that's what you got. So anyway, guys, that is my quick review of the mini Maglite, more or less a long-term test review. I stand behind these things because they've been great little flashlights to have around the house, and they do work wonderful. And so do make sure you check them out. So guys, that's it. If you like what you see, please like or subscribe. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can also find me on gunchannels.com and GunTube, as well as Gunstreamer and UGEtube. Otherwise, guys, that's it. So make sure you do tune in. We get a lot more videos coming your way. And guys, in the meantime, I want you to have fun. I want you to be safe. And as you know, we will talk to you soon. All right, take care. Have a wonderful. All right, bye-bye.